Friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we will be doing the detailed camera review of the latest mid-range device from Vivo, the Vivo T4 Pro. Now, Vivo T4 Pro comes with one of the devices with a telephoto lens, the 3x telephoto lens in this price segment. So let's see how good the camera experience is on this device. So let's start. Before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's have a look at the camera hardware. Now the primary camera is a 50 megapixel Sony IMX882 sensor. It's f1.79 aperture and you get a 5p lens, and then there is also optical image stabilization included. And the secondary camera is again a 50 megapixel Sony IMX882 3x periscope camera with optical image stabilization and f2.65 aperture. Now the third camera is a 2 megapixel bokeh sensor which is used primarily for depth sensing. Now the selfie camera is a 32 megapixel shooter with f2.45 aperture. So that was the camera hardware of the Vivo T4 Pro. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how it performs. First let's have a look at the daylight captures. Now in terms of daylight conditions, you can see that the Vivo T4 Pro produces great results. Although the sky colors is slightly richer in tones, but overall the quality and sharpness levels is really impressive for a phone in this price segment. The details are really good. The dynamic range also looks great, and the overall quality definitely looks good. The colors, of course, you can see that it's slightly richer in tones, but the details and sharpness levels is really impressive for a phone in this price segment. So overall, we are pretty much impressed with the quality of the photos taken in this price segment. Let's go to the telephoto lens. Now 3x telephoto lens produces pretty good results once again. You can see that the dynamic range and sharpness levels are pretty much impressive, and details it produces with the 3x zoom is pretty good overall. Now both the cameras have optical image stabilization, and hence the results are really good. So 3x zoom produces really great sharpness and details in this price segment. Now let's talk about the close-up images. Once again, the primary shooter does a really good job, and the details and sharpness levels also looks impressive. So overall, I would say the Vivo T4 Pro does a good job in terms of the primary camera as well as a telephoto lens. Next, let's talk about the portraits. That's one of the important things. Now you can take portraits in 3x zoom, 2x and also the 1x. 1x and 2x is handled by the primary camera, while 3x is taken care of by the telephoto lens. And you can see here the portraits are come really great. The edge detection is amazingly good, and the colors and the skin tones are also done really well. So I would say this is definitely one of the best cameras in this price segment for portraits, and Vivo has done a really good job, whether it's indoor portraits, outdoor portraits. It does a good job, and overall quality and dynamic range also looks really impressive. Next, let's move on to the low light condition. In indoor lights, you can see here there is good amount of details on offer. In extreme low light conditions also, with the night mode turned on, you can see that there is plenty of details. The dynamic range also looks quite good, and there is no overexposing the night condition, making this camera really good. The telephoto lens in low light condition was kind of average, I would say. The details are not that impressive, but still I would say it's quite usable in terms of low light conditions. So that was the low light photography from the Vivo T4 Pro. Looking at the selfie camera, once again the 32 megapixel selfie shooter does a good job. The skin tones are done really well, and the overall quality and the sharpness levels and even the dynamic range also looks good. The portrait selfies also turned out to be pretty good on this device. So it's definitely one of the good selfie cameras in this price segment. Now moving on to video recording. Now the 4K 30 fps video looks good. There is no 4K 60 fps. The 4K 30 fps is quite good. The stabilization is also done quite well on this device. Now the 4K or rather the 1080p 60 fps footage also is very similar. Once again, there is stabilization, there is optical image stabilization included, and overall quality looks quite good in this segment. Now the telephoto lens can do 1080p at 60 fps. Once again, the footage looks good. There is good amount of stabilization included, and the overall quality also looks good. The colors and overall dynamic range also looks quite okay for this price segment. So this is the 4K 30 fps footage taken using the selfie camera on the Vivo T4 Pro. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the selfie camera. So there is no 60 fps, but there is 4K 30 fps and 1080p at 60 fps. So that is a detailed camera review of the Vivo T4 Pro. Now overall, I would say this is definitely one of the good cameras in this price segment, be it the primary camera, the telephoto lens, video recording, and even the selfie cameras also turned out to be pretty good. But only thing what is kind of not so great is the front camera 4K recording does not have stabilization. Apart from that, this is definitely one of the good cameras, an all-round camera I would say in this price segment. So if you're looking for good camera experience, especially the 3x telephoto and also the portrait conditions, this is definitely a recommended camera in this price segment. But if you are a person who takes a lot of vlogs using the selfie camera, this might not be the best choice because you don't get stabilization in 4K recording with the selfie camera. So that was my experience with the Vivo T4 Pro. What do you guys think about the camera on the Vivo T4 Pro? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Normal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.